11ish a.m. on a Saturday. I am lagging this morning. I did not sleep well last night. And I'm just feeling some sort of way. I have been working a ton on the house recently. And I think I just need a little bit of a break, a little bit of a weekend, if you will. I don't know, I just kind of want to chill. I don't really have plans for today yet. So I am going to take these little cuties outside. And then I don't know, we'll kind of see what the day brings. I made the most delicious Buddha bowl last night. It was exactly what I wanted. And I have a bunch of leftovers from that. So like my lunch and dinner plan are all set, but I was thinking with Valentine's Day right around the corner, it might be fun to do a little baking. My sister-in-law got me this cookbook for Christmas last year. I'm a huge Rosanna Pansino fan. I think she's just the cutest, most adorable, fun, talented, just all around incredible and entertaining and wholesome human. So I love watching her. I love her recipes. I've made a few from that cookbook already and they are divine. Let's see what options would be good here. This book, there's like recipes basically for every holiday. They're just so festive, but I was thinking this would be so fun. I love petit fours. I haven't ever made them. I had them once in my life when I was a little kid. And yeah, I think it'd be really fun to try and make these. I do think the recipe is probably a little bit advanced for me, but yeah, I think it'd be fun. So I might tackle this today. We shall see. I'm pretty sure I have like everything I would need for it, but yeah, I'm excited. Could do soft pretzels. I'm not a huge pretzel girly. That looks amazing. What the heck? I actually bought heart-shaped ravioli from Costco recently. Otherwise, I would absolutely make those on Valentine's Day. Okay, so those are the options. And yeah, I kind of think like these guys are the cutest. We'll see. Should we go inside? So I've just been gathering rocks and then trying to figure out what to do with all of this. I feel like the grass is super usable and yeah, I tried to like haul a little piece over here. I'll show you. Right here. I think I can just like fill in this whole little thing. Obviously we'll have to do something about the tree stumps. There's a few of them, but I think that'll be better than just like this edge here. And then yeah, I can make it like woodsy-ish. I should clarify too, I'm using these for landscaping. I'm repurposing them to build like little pathways, or I don't know, we'll see. I might like line the garden with them. Now I have to figure out how to move some of this stuff back there to line all of that. It's not a huge area, but this stuff is super heavy. And I have a feeling I'm going to need the wheelbarrow. So I may just call it for now and pick this up tomorrow. It's like 4:30, to be decided. Yeah, it's too heavy. I'm going inside, putting my tool away. And yes, like these gloves, I got them on Amazon. They have actually held up the best out of any gloves that I have had so far. But they do stain my hands pink sometimes, so. That was a whole mission. I am so tired. The kids are very happy that I'm inside again. I am pretty dirty from trying to haul actual earth. I am super hungry, so I am going to grab a snack. I'm gonna make another Buddha bowl for dinner. I'll just have a protein bar now. Today has felt so weird. I just cannot get in the groove of things, but sometimes that is just the way that it is. I will persevere. I do have to feed the kids in about a half hour. So exciting, I know. I'll check in with you later. Okay, it is a little after 5 p.m. now. I think I'm gonna shower and I don't know, just kind of wind down and call it an early night. I am so freaking tired. I did not sleep well last night, like I said, and I overexerted myself today and I was not supposed to. So yeah, I'm super tired. I am going to shower and then I will probably have some dinner and then yeah, I might make a sweet treat. I might not. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but time to shower. Is it the most efficient? No, but it gets the job done. I do not think we're gonna have enough to go the full way, so we might have to buy some, but it's at least something. I did this to myself yesterday too. It's 4:30 and I just came inside from working in the yard. I'm exhausted. Felt like I was making progress. Who knows if I actually was. Got my cuddle buddy down here with me. Just the best boy. I am going to make some dinner if I can pry myself up off of this couch soon. I think I'm gonna make a drop biscuit casserole. It usually doesn't take too long. It sounds cozy. All right, clearly I did not get around to baking over the weekend, but I have not given up on my dream to make these conversation heart cakes. I may need to run to the store to get some sweet tarts, but if I don't need anything else, I'm kind of debating just like leaving those out. I know that would not be true to the recipe, but it is true to my nature of not going to the store unless absolutely necessary. I am just making these for Sam and I, so I think I am going to half the recipe. We'll see how that goes because I know the Swiss buttercream recipe, it calls for 5 egg whites, so I'm going to need 2.5 egg whites. I do need to make sure that I have enough white chocolate chips because that will decide if I am going to the store or not, but I think I have everything else. Let's go see. It's not looking promising. I have made the Swiss buttercream frosting before. It is a labor of love, so I might just make the cake tonight and save that for tomorrow. We shall see. In other news, it's finally staying bright a little bit later and I am living for it. Oh, that sunshine though. It is. Pantry is an absolute disaster, so I will save you the horror. I have been known to screw up a recipe by not reading the whole thing first, so I'm gonna read through all of this and then get started. Okay, here's what I know. It's a 2-part batter. It looks like we're gonna do like a meringue and mix that into just our standard cake batter. I've never made chiffon, clearly. Something else that I've learned about me is I take forever to actually bake, so I don't preheat my oven until I'm in the mixing stage. Intermission. Okay, where were we? The thing that I think is going to mess with me is I am halving the recipe, and I don't know why my brain just like always switches between like remembering that I'm halving a recipe and not. So sometimes I will like put a full teaspoon of something in. I like to measure everything out first before I actually start assembling. Otherwise, I just feel like it takes forever. So I am going to do that, and then I will check in with you in a bit. Okay, I have all of my things. One important baking thing that I have learned the freaking hard way: room temperature eggs, room temperature butter. Always be patient, it's worth it. I have ruined entire recipes by using butter that is too cold, or eggs straight out of the fridge just because I didn't know better. This is exciting. My first chiffon. I feel like this is something to be patient with too. Otherwise you'll crack your yolk. That one's cracking. One more. Not my best crack at all. Now I just have to mix these guys together. Here I say it might be safe to turn the oven on now. I don't know how long it'll take me to mix up the other portion, but I don't feel like it'll take me too long. And this looks pretty well combined at this point. 350 it is. I've just got a 1/4 cup of sugar in here, and then those are my 3 egg whites. Let's see if we're stiff. Still soft. Couple more minutes. Stiff. She's ready. I need to taste this right now. It is so light. This is gonna be phenomenal. Hello, happy good morning. I'm just hanging out on the couch right now, planning out the rest of my day. I'm actually gonna go to the grocery store this morning because I need white chocolate chips to finish my recipe, and I am so excited. I made grilled cheese sandwiches last night, so I used part of my butter that was supposed to be for my Swiss buttercream. So I have more butter softening on the counter right now. I'll show you where I got to last night. I ended up cutting out all of my hearts from my sheet cake. I do think they might be a little on the thick side, but I think they're gonna work. I think I'm gonna be able to do 4 layers and do an actual petit four. Bear with me here. I need to get this out of here with one hand, and that is challenging. I need my little pop socket on the back. I don't have my pop socket on right now, and it is challenging me. So these are some of my little hearts. So it looks like these guys got like folded over, so that will need to be remedied before assembly. Okay, I just got back from the store, secured the goods, and then I was just going to substitute, but I also picked up some seedless raspberry jam because that's what the recipe calls for. So let's make cake. Is at room temperature, so now comes the painstakingly long part, as if this already hasn't been a time investment. We get to mix the butter in 1 tablespoon at a time. We want to make sure our meringue stays nice and fluffy, and then we'll have a super melty, creamy, delicious Swiss buttercream. you.